Hey guys, how's it going? So a new update just dropped for We Who Are About to Die, and it's cool because this is actually the 1-year anniversary of the game releasing, and this update definitely feels like something of a celebration because there are some really cool new items to play around with. So the big things I'm looking at here are the 10 new godly items first of all. I can't wait to see all of those. And then we've also got some changes to the way stamina works and some tweaks to the controls to make attacks feel tighter. That should be interesting to see, so let's just get right into it. Here we go, godly shield. Oh, that looks really cool. So 712 durability is a ton. It's less than this one, okay. Smaller stamina penalty, same fame, and reinforced. So these shields are highly similar. This is kind of an interesting shape, you know? I don't know, let's try it out, see what happens. So yeah, the only thing I'm really worried about with this shield is like thinking I'm protected when I'm not, you know? Because it's just kind of weird how it's such a different shape, because those wings really do stick out pretty far. So a lot of weapons are going to get caught on that. I haven't really had to use the shield that much here, but it's doing well. I mean, I don't know if I've actually been hit yet. But yeah, it's performing pretty well here to actually block with. There we go, that's a nice hit. Obviously not a big sample size yet, but the attacks feel good. Like I don't think I've had a single attack that went another way that I didn't want, you know? I think every attack has been what I wanted so far. Yeah, so this shield performs pretty well. So the Exalted Cuirass, that was in the last update. It is very good. It's kind of like Triumph in the sense that statistically it's straight up better in every way than anything else. The only problem is the price, because you see the regular price is 58,000, which is obscene. Oh, there's a new godly weapon? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Holy cow. All right, what do we... So 36 damage, same as Triumph. Okay, so it's got no fame multiplier, and it doesn't have multi-hit. But other than that, on paper, it's actually better than Triumph because it has more durability and more speed. Oh, there's a new helmet too. Oh, the Exalted. Oh, okay. 34k. All right, that's a lot. And what do we have here? 85% armor is less than the Meridonian helm. Durability's better. Stamina's better. Oh, okay. The base price, there you go. 46 to 19. So for less armor, which at the end of the day is kind of the most important stat there, it does have a better stamina regen. So I'm just not sure I would pay another like 30k for -2, you know? All right, this will be a good test to see what this shield is saying, because 1v minis in particular are where I like to just kind of let my shield hang and kind of do the work by itself, you know? That's where having like as big a shield as possible really helps. It is a little short, that's the only thing. That's kind of a problem with like all maces. Not really my favorite group of weapons because of that. The attacks definitely feel really good though, whatever they changed. Like I haven't had a single attack lock in as the wrong thing or go the wrong way, you know? Alright, well that paid for my helmet, so that's cool. The Maladorn is 11k, so it's cheaper than Triumph. Yeah, significantly, actually. Another one? Oh! Don't tell me this is a godly Bardiche. Oh my god, it is. It does 48 damage. 48 damage, 364. Okay, plus 20 speed. Better stamina, better fame. Never did I think that there would be a more OP Bardiche. But here we are. Again, I think this was like 40k or so, so a lot of these items are only things you're going to be able to get if you're ready to just dump money, you know? Like really in the late game. But I mean, if you got it, then I think they're worth it. I don't know, we'll see if like the damage is generally higher or what. But since it does the same damage as the regular Bardiche, I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it. You know, if like the upgrade in speed will really make that much of a difference. I mean, it's definitely like it's just as good, like better in theory than the Bardiche. I'm just not sure if it's like a necessary upgrade, you know, just because of how good the Bardiche already is. So there should still be some more items. I guess we're never gonna find out though. Okay, yeah, there are arm pieces. Okay. Okay. More armor, more durability, but they have worse stamina regen, and they're padded instead of hardened. Oh, the new legs. Let's see what... These all look so good. 85, 150, 8, and 25. But now, what's he got? He's got something. Vultura. These two are basically just axe and mace counterparts to Triumph. This one's got... So this one has no traits. That kind of puts it at the bottom of the pile. I'm honestly not sure how much I'm noticing the stamina either. It might be more noticeable like on a lower level character when you're starting out or whatnot. Because like I feel it a little bit. I definitely can tell, I think, a little bit easier now when I get to low stamina. Like what I really notice is that before it kind of felt like you felt that you were getting... You felt that you were tiring, like, sort of all the way down, right? Like, you would start off swinging well, and then the swings would get a bit messier, and then messier. Now it kind of goes, like, 0 to 100. Like, you're swinging well, and then all of a sudden, you're, like, barely able to swing. So it kind of creeps up on you now. Alright, well, that's fine, because I do want to see how the stamina feels at a lower level. Yeah, I don't know. I think overall, it just kind of feels like you have more stamina. Okay, so I'm like, I don't know, maybe 10 HP right now, and I've still got more than half my stamina, so that's kind of cool. I don't know what it would be like normally, but that feels like a lot. I don't think that these changes to the stamina are going to change the game too much, you know? I think it'll still generally feel the same as it did before. Alright, so I finally was able to get my hands on Vultura, so let's take it for a spin. This is a big axe. That's like the first thing, really, that sticks out about it. Like, it is a lot... It's just a lot bigger than the other one-handed axes. It's still not super long. No axe is really super long, but it's got a really big head. So that's kind of good, because really there are two problems with axes. Like, they're short, first of all. So yeah, axes are short, and they have like a pretty small striking area usually because the head is not huge. But this one's pretty big. Look at that. Because, you know, like when you look at Maladorn or Vultura, like, you know, it's a pretty good blade, but then if you got Triumph, like, it just, that's like every sword compared to a mace or an axe. Like, you got, with a sword, you got the whole blade to strike with, whereas here you've only got this. You know, I don't use one-handed axes a lot, but it's not because I don't like them. They're actually pretty good. It's just, I'd almost always rather use a sword, you know? Because of what I've talked about, like, they're just a little bit easier to get hits with. They're a little more versatile. You know, axes are kind of good at one thing. The other thing is, I think the Myrdin military Chaka was the best, the one that he's got, right? I think that was the best axe before this one. There wasn't Godly Axe, there wasn't even a Masterwork, I think. Oh, he's got a spear, that's not... Oh! Oh, what is that? It's a spear, alright, but it's a little crazy looking. A little scary looking. I thought I had seen all the new stuff now, but I guess not. If that's like an upgrade on the Faradaka, then I don't even know what to say. What do we have here? I'm curious. 36 damage. Oh, and this is spoils. So, yeah, I'll take it. How about that? Alright, so what do we have here? 36 damage, 454, 100 speed, 90 range, -3, plus 35%. Oh, here we go. It has multi-hit, so that's kind of big. So, okay, what do you get? You're getting another 4 damage, which isn't huge. You're getting a lot more durability, though. You're getting a lot more speed, more range, and big stamina regen. That's actually, I thought -3 is very low. You know, that's not a big penalty at all. Multi-hit's big time, but maybe less so for a spear than other weapons. Though it does still come in handy a lot. 32. Yeah, okay, this shield gets disarmed a lot more than most shields. That is one problem with it. As for this spear, feels like a spear. 36 damage on a spear, though, is so crazy. Like, because that's the thing about spears, like, they're so good because of the way they allow you to play, but typically they do a little bit less damage, right? And that's why the Faradaka is so good, because, like, it does 32 damage, which is really solid as a spear. And so this is just, like, even more so. Alright, here we go. 45% off, exalted leg plates. So you get 10% more armor, and then, yeah, a little bit bigger stamina penalty, but more durability, more fame. All of this stuff, pretty much, the only things that are, like, kind of a good deal are the shield. It's not too expensive. And then the mace, the axe. No, that might be it. Because really, like, the two-handers, the Bardiche and now this spear, are really expensive. The armor's really expensive. The helmet's really expensive. And all the other armor is really expensive. It's like, they're really good, definitely, but they're almost too expensive to be worth it. In terms of, like, actually being useful to the run. If you're just, like, playing the game for fun, or, like, playing for a high score, you know, trying to go, like, ascended, and you have money to burn, then it's not an issue. Alright, so I finally managed to get the full set of the Exalted armor, and you can see with the full set on, the stamina regen isn't great. And that's really because, you know, the weapon's light, the helmet is a little bit heavy, the cuirass is actually pretty light, the shield is actually not too heavy. It's really these that weigh you down, the arms and the legs. You see, even if you just take both the legs off, you're up over 80%. And then, you know, if you lost, like, if you lost the left arm because you don't really need it behind the shield, then you're up at 89, so that's pretty good. So I've taken a bunch of hits already in this fight. I could actually stand to be a little more careful because my health is getting a little bit lower than I'd like, considering I haven't killed anyone yet. So what really gets you in trouble is when you take those hits for like 30 damage or something. That's not sustainable. Taking like 5 damage or less, that's definitely sustainable. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's see, in the end, like, I took a lot of damage over the course of that fight, over 9 minutes for that fight, but my health didn't really get that low, you know? It's still like, what is that, a quarter, maybe just under a quarter of my health left, which is fine, you know? Like, that's acceptable, because, again, if I'm only losing it in, like, 4 or 5 damage intervals, this is still a lot of hits worth of health. You know, the fact that he's swinging a 36 damage weapon at me and I'm taking 3 damage. Alright, so I am taking about like 6-7 damage from the Imperius. So that's like a little bit more than I would like, you know? Oh, 11 damage. I'm almost dead. I don't know where he got me for 11. Yeah, okay, well, there you go, you can still die. Anyway, that was unfortunate, but this is a really cool update. The new items are a lot of fun. It's always fun to play around with, like, top tier stuff. And then the combat too, it feels so smooth. The locking in the attack animations now feels really good. The new stamina changes, like, it doesn't feel too different to me, but it feels good, you know? It definitely feels as good, if not better than before. So overall, I'm really happy with this update. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you've been on it, if you've tried any of the new weapons, or which ones you want to try. I think out of all of them, honestly, the shield is my favorite. I like it a lot. It's nice to have a shield that's a little bit different, you know? It's cool that this one's got like a sort of a regular shape. Anyway, that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the update for yourselves. And as always, thanks for watching. And I'll see you later.